One night as a Lyft driver, I got a notification to pick up a nigga named Michael. He was about 10 minutes away from the Aces Bar and Lounge. I arrived at the location and I saw a man standing on the sidewalk. He dressed as if he was homeless and had barely bothered to dress any better for the occasion. I yelled out at the passenger window. "Hey, are you Michael?" I asked.
"Yes, I am,"
he said loudly. He got in the car and sat in the back seat. Usually I wouldn't care if you sat in the back or the front, but if sometimes when people sat in the back, it just kind of made me, I guess, on the edge. I don't know about y'all niggas, but that's just me. Anyway, I started driving off and I noticed that the guy smelled like shit and he looked like piss. I tried to be nice as much as possible and ease the tension a little bit by asking, "So, fun night tonight?" I asked. He looked back to me and he said, he said, grunting. I didn't know what the hell to make of that, so I just said, so do you come here often?" I asked.
"No, I don't. Now keep driving and shut the fuck up,"
he said very aggressively. At a certain point during the ride, we were driving on a deserted road with occasional buildings on each side. It seemed to lead to practically a dead-end zone in the middle of goddamn nowhere. I started to get a little bit suspicious as if the address we were going was taking us to absolutely nowhere. I had the courage to finally ask him, "Sir, where are we going?"
"You'll see when we get there."
I grew hella suspicious at that point, my nigga. Despite the fact that this guy was obviously up to no good, I was just ready to get him out of my car as soon as possible. That wasn't until I got a text notification from my phone from a dude named Michael. I looked at it and it read, "Hey, this is Michael. Dude, where are you? I've been waiting for almost 30 minutes. The reality of the situation hit me. I began to realize that the motherfucker I was driving wasn't actually Michael. It was just some weird homies looking sadistic creep who just wanted to hitch a ride to God knows where to do God knows what. I hit the brakes on the deserted road and I yelled, "Sorry sir, but you gotta get the fuck out of my car right now." He pulled out a handgun and he said, "Not if you step out first." I was scared shitless, and I did as he said. I got out of the car and I waited for him to get out last. I then ran back into the car and I locked all the doors as soon as I could. The man shot at my back window, busting 4 caps in each hole as glass splattered everywhere. I did end up calling the police and I described him to the T, but unfortunately they weren't able to find who they were looking for. And safe to say that I did end up picking up the right Michael and gave him the ride back home safely that night.